Hey, Peter Mars here, Western Building and Power. Going to do another little segment on Mars Flips Houses, which is the working title for the property development venture I'm working on right now. I thought what I'd do is give a little background on the process that I go through for selecting properties. I use a computer. I have a realtor that I'm working with, an old friend of mine, Tim Clark, who sends me listings on the MLS through, we picked a geographical center in Oakland. It's also bracketed by price. And once I get those emails from him, or I get them via email, I'll go through the listings using different criteria. I look at, of course, the square footage. I look at the size. I'll use either Zillow or sometimes Trulia to get comps in the neighborhood. Also to sort of assess different aspects of the neighborhood. Then I'll also look at Oakland zoning to find out what type of improvements I can make on the project or on the property. I'm always looking at properties that are large enough in square footage to be developed to actually add square footage, because nothing adds value to property like square footage. And then once I've established what the particular property is zoned, I'll look at the actual zoning requirements to find out if I can add a room, if I can add 2 rooms, how much of the lot I can use, whether or not I can do maybe raise the house up to put double the square footage. Some lots are large enough to actually add a actual second unit on the back. Sometimes a garage, maybe with a studio over the top. Lots of different ways to do it. And then after that, well, we have to get the money together to buy the property, which is where hopefully you'll come into play. And then, so once we've selected property and acquired it, which, yes, I'm jumping over a lot of territory there, then the next step is to go through the permit process with the City of Oakland. And I should say, just as a quick aside, I'm choosing Oakland right now as a target city. I live in Oakland. I've lived in Oakland for 36 years now. I know it very well. Most of my career as a builder has been right here in Oakland. So familiarity with the neighborhoods, familiarity with the suppliers, developing and growing a relationship with the building department here in the City of Oakland are all helpful tools in order for me to make these ventures as lucrative as possible. In addition, my appraiser and my mortgage broker also are East Bay based and have done a lot of work in Oakland. So those are key parts of the team that I use in order to go about moving this venture forward. So let me jump over to the Suitor house, the Suitor shoebox as I call it, which as you may recollect was the background in the first video, or the first webinar, what do we call it, webisode, the first webisode that Alan filmed for me last week. So what I'm doing is I'm actually getting ready to have a meeting with Tim Lowe, who is Tim Lowe is the principal civil engineer and inspections manager for the City of Oakland. I had a brief meeting with him earlier this week to sort of pitch the project, and he was very enthusiastic about it. So he asked that we come down and bring pictures and bring any documentation that we have, which is part of the process. So this particular property, I think I may have mentioned in the other filming, actually had a 400 square foot addition approved by the City of Oakland, but the owner wasn't able to proceed, so the permit expired. So what I'm actually doing is attempting to reinstate the permit. I actually want to make some revisions to the previous designer, who was also the owner, the previous owner's plan or design. So what I'm doing now in my high-tech graphic office here, I've printed out some pictures from my camera, and I'm now using my picture separator here to get this ready. And then what I'll do is this, with the set of drawings I have, that were approved. I will also have an additional page showing the revisions I want to make, and we'll go down to the City of Oakland and we'll negotiate, and hopefully they'll like what we want to do. But that'll be next week, so please stay tuned. Hope you come back, and thanks for being here.